Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRIENDS, and Baltimore, RAVENS fans. Let's get to the news and what's turning out to be one of the most intriguing rumors of the NFL offseason. There's serious chatter about a potential blockbuster trade that could shake up the AFC North's landscape in a big way. The Houston Texans, sitting at 7-5 with a cap space around $25 million, are reportedly exploring the possibility of trading Derek Stingley Jr. to the Baltimore Ravens. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill rumor. It's coming from some of the most trusted sources in the league, including Adam Schefter, who's been dropping hints that the Texans might be open to parting ways with their promising cornerback. Now, let's break down what this could mean. Stingley, drafted in the first round back in 2022, has shown flashes of being a lockdown corner, an elite cover guy who can really elevate the Ravens' secondary. Over his 4-year career, he's played 48 games, with 95 solo tackles, 28 assists, and 6 interceptions. Last season, in 12 games, he racked up 19 solos, 6 assists, and 3 picks for 37 yards, earning an impressive PFF coverage grade of 89. 2. His ability to lock down receivers, especially against some of the fastest and most elusive WRs in the league, makes him a perfect fit for Baltimore's aggressive defensive style. His versatility, akin to what you saw from Ramsey when he was with the Rams, gives defensive coordinators a lot of options. The Texans' reasoning behind potentially moving Stingley is interesting. They're currently positioned with odds of plus 2,800 to win the Super Bowl, which is exactly a favorite, especially considering their inconsistent targeting of Stroud, who's averaging just 9 points per game. Their secondary, which has allowed 198 points so far, needs help, particularly against the deep ball and explosive plays. Trading Stingley could net them a third-round pick in 2026, giving them some draft capital to bolster their offensive line or other areas. On the other hand, this move would free up about $10 million in cap space, which they could redirect toward boosting their pass rush or secondary, especially with the current struggles in pass coverage. For the Ravens, this potential acquisition couldn't come at a better time. They're sitting at 6-6, and their aerial defense has been leaking yards, especially YAC, yards after catch, allowing about 4 points per game through the air. Adding a player of Stingley's caliber would give Baltimore a significant upgrade in coverage, especially against those quick, shifty WRs who often turn short catches into big gains. His presence could help reduce the big plays that have haunted the Ravens' defense this season, cutting down explosive gains by roughly 20%. Additionally, his ability to challenge and disrupt routes could increase forced incompletions, which is crucial for a secondary that's been vulnerable on third downs. A key aspect here is how Stingley's skill set would fit into Baltimore's defensive scheme, which relies heavily on aggressive man-to-man coverage and disguises. His ability to play tight coverage, combined with his instincts and quick recognition, would help the Ravens improve their third down efficiency significantly. Currently, Baltimore faces a 35.6% success rate for opposing offenses on third down, which is pretty high. But with Stingley, that number could drop, giving Baltimore more opportunities to get off the field and keep the offense on the field. His matchup against WRs would be a game-changer, especially considering that he's known for his quick feet, excellent ball skills, and ability to read routes before they fully develop. Now, let's talk about the broader picture. The Ravens have been building a formidable team around Lamar Jackson, who's been playing at an MVP level when healthy. Their offense has shown flashes of brilliance, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept them from hitting their peak. The defense, which was once the backbone of the team, has had its moments but also some costly lapses. Adding a player like Stingley would bolster their secondary, give them more versatility, and allow them to be more aggressive in their defensive schemes. It's a move that could push them from a good team into a true contender, especially with the playoff picture heating up. And speaking of the playoffs, the odds for Baltimore getting back to the Super Bowl have seen a slight uptick with this rumor. Currently, they're around plus 1,800, but if the trade goes through and Stingley joins the fold, those odds could jump to plus 1,200, highlighting the increased confidence in their championship potential. This move would not only improve their chances against the Bengals and other AFC rivals, but also set up a more dangerous passing attack on defense, forcing opponents to rethink their game plans when facing Baltimore's secondary. Looking ahead, the impact of this trade could echo beyond just this season. For Baltimore, it's about building an even more formidable dynasty. For Houston, it's about maximizing their draft picks and cap space, perhaps signaling a rebuild that's focused on acquiring more young talent and creating flexibility for future seasons. It's a classic case of teams taking calculated risks, one that could either pay massive dividends or turn into a regret if the chemistry doesn't quite click. But for Ravens fans, it's the kind of move that sparks excitement and hope, imagining a secondary that can shut down some of the league's best WRs and give Lamar even more room to operate. Of course, nothing is guaranteed until the official announcement, but the signs are pointing toward a serious possibility. If it happens, it'll be a major storyline heading into the final stretch of the season, possibly even influencing playoff seeding and matchups. The Ravens have been known for their resilience and adaptability, and this potential addition could be the catalyst for a late-season surge, making them even more dangerous in the postseason. So, Ravens fans, keep your eyes peeled. This could be the move that takes your team to the next level, solidifying their status as serious contenders and perhaps even vaulting them into that Super Bowl conversation. The AFC North is already one of the most competitive divisions in football, but with a move like this, Baltimore might just be rewriting their legacy and setting up a new era of dominance. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Baltimore Ravens news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Ravens. Do you think Stingley is the missing piece to push Baltimore over the top? Or do you see potential risks in such a trade? Either way, your voice is what makes this community so special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates and analysis, so stay tuned for the latest Baltimore Ravens news. This team is on the cusp of something big, and with your passion, we'll be right there cheering every step of the way.